Alright, people. It's Telemaho's Talks. It's episode 23. I'm here in New Jersey. It is currently 8:57 p.m. And free agency has been open for approximately 2 hours and 58 minutes. Now, in these 2 hours and 58 minutes, it only took for me, as a Knicks fan, for all my hopes and dreams to be demolished, crushed, and chewed upon and spit in my face. Now, as you know, Kyrie Irving has gone to the Brooklyn Nets. Now, if you haven't already known, Kevin Durant likely going there. No confirmation yet. Haven't heard anything from Woj. Now, what can I say? What can I do? As a Knicks fan, this is probably devastating. Something light. As a Knicks fan, this should be expected. The Knicks always messing up. Always missing it. Just missing it by a hair. Now, the fact that I had hopes. We had hopes. We had hopes as Knicks fans. We had hopes. We had hope that we were going to get Durant. We had hope that we were going to get Zion. We were taking for Zion. We had hopes that we were going to get Kyrie Irving. There was reports that we were trying to recruit Durant for over a year. We were at his games in close communications with his father and hired his best friend, something along the lines of that. We were trying everything. But we still don't manage to get it. Now, what can we do? I have no clue. I don't know. As a Knicks fan, I am on the verge of copping on a bandwagon or finding the nearest bridge. Being a Knicks fan has been this is probably the hardest part of my life, being a Knicks fan. I have never, ever been let down more in my life than with the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks have been nothing but a complete and utter disgrace. Yeah, disgrace. A fucking joke. I mean, I really can't. I don't know what to do with myself. I have been a Knicks fan for close to 8 years now, Gave him a shot. Thought it was going to be something. I'm all about supporting a team through the worst. I always support everyone through the worst times. I'm not there only for the good times. I'm there for everything. Now, I haven't been a Knicks fan as long as others. They have suffered more. However, the fact that, yet again, the Knicks have managed to screw this up is just mind-boggling to me. The fact that we missed out on Durant and Kyrie is just ridiculous. And who do we lose them to? The Nets. The Brooklyn Nets. Okay. The Brooklyn Nets, compared to the New York Knicks, as far as history, establishment, value, are nothing. They are nothing compared to what the Knicks are. But yet, the Nets managed to pull this off, and good for them. Good for them, because I rather these two go to the Nets and team up, just so the fact that the Warriors dynasty is over. That's the only good thing that we got out of this, is that the Warriors dynasty is currently over and we can move on from this. However, the Knicks, I can't get past this. The New York Knicks did one good thing. They signed R.J. Barrett. He is a good young athlete. However, the Knicks cleared $75 million in cap space. Gave away Porzingis to clear cap space. They had something up their sleeve. They had something. They had it. So they cleared cap space, right? I have $75 million, right? So what do the Knicks do? They go and sign Julius Randle. Julius Randle, I'm not going to say out of all the people. Julius Randle is a great talent. But the New York Knicks do not need to sign anyone. We just need to suck. Like, this is not hard. Like, it's not hard. We just need to suck. Like, that's all you have to do. Sit there, tank, and get draft picks. That's all you have to do, bro. Like, that's it. But yet, the New York Knicks managed to mess this up yet again. How? I don't know. I guess it's a Knicks culture. There is a triangle. I'll call it the Bermuda Triangle of the New York Knicks. It is hope, disappointment, expectations, and it continues. Or should I say, it's hope, expectations, disappointment. Hope, expectations, disappointment. Goes over and over and over again. Doesn't stop. Non-stop. The block gets hot. Now, the New York Knicks signed Julius Randle to a 3-year, $60 million deal. Why the hell would you give Julius Randle $20 million a season? Why? There is no need to sign anyone if we're not going to make the playoffs. I do not want the Knicks to be no mediocre team. I do not want them to make the 8th seed and then get knocked out in the first round. You're either going to be good or you're going to be bad. I don't want the in-between. I don't want anything else. I either want a championship or I want you to suck so you can get draft picks. It's not that difficult. I don't know what makes it so hard, but they keep managing to mess this up. Now, I want to bring up KD again. KD had the Knicks in consideration, but you know why the Knicks... he didn't come to the Knicks? James Dolan was hesitant to give him the max contract. James Dolan, let me ask you something. Why the hell weren't you hesitant when you signed Amari Stoudemire to a 5-year, $100 million deal? The Phoenix Suns did not want to sign Amari Stoudemire because he had bad knees. They didn't do it. Amari Stoudemire missed over 100 games with the New York Knicks, making $20 million a season, and you were hesitant to give the greatest player, arguably the greatest player in the NBA right now, well, before his injury, this man was averaging 35 points a game in the damn playoffs. He was averaging 35 points a game in the damn playoffs, and you don't want to give him a max deal? I swear, if KD came back and he was averaging 25 points a game, that's more than anyone on the Knicks. That's more than anyone. Anyone. Why wouldn't you give him the max deal, James Dolan? Why? Why? This doesn't make any sense to me. Every other team was willing to give him the max deal, but yet you didn't want to do it. You didn't want to give him the max deal. Why? What is your reasoning? What do the Knicks have to lose? What do we have to lose? What? Like, I don't understand. I really don't. Like, this is the Knicks should. There should be federal charges pressed against the Knicks. Honestly, what they do to their fans is just an abomination to society. Now, let me see. I just received a text. I don't know if this is true. I swear to God, if it is, I might be done. Let's see. Yes, it is. Taj Gibson to the New York Knicks for $20 million. 2-year, $20 million. So now we gave up $30 million of our $70 million cap to Taj Gibson. I didn't even know Taj Gibson was still in the NBA. I did not know that. No, I didn't. And you want to sign him to a deal? Why are we signing players? Why are we signing these players? We are not going to make the playoffs. We're not going to win a championship. We're going to be mediocre. The New York Knicks, I don't know who runs their front office. I am not the one to say how to run your office, but these decisions that are being made doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. What are you doing, bruh? I have no clue what the hell you guys are doing. The New York Knicks, honestly, is like... It's honestly like a struggle being a Knicks fan. It really is. All you had to do, offer KD the max, and he'll consider us. So you had to do, James Dolan. That's it. But Stephen A. said it. No one wants to come and play for a team that has a bad front office and a horrible owner. James Dolan, you kicked out a fan because he told you to sell the team and you went and pulled this. You should have damn listened to that fan and sell that damn team. Now, I think the New York Knicks should comprise of a conspiracy theory. We gotta get James Dolan out of there. We need to come up with a conspiracy theory to get James Dolan to sell that team. You know, the Clippers' previous owner was a racist. Is a racist, whatever terminology. He's not the owner anymore. The reason for that is the NBA forced him to sell that team. If we could come up with something along the lines of that, catch James Dolan slipping, and we get him to sell this team, that's what we do. That's the only way the Knicks will ever see a championship. As long as the New York Knicks are under James Dolan, I do not prepare to see anything. Now, it is just a ridiculous. It's just a tough time for the New York Knicks fans, at least. We get R.J. Barrett. We gotta have a sliver of hope. A sliver of hope. And then they want to go ahead and do this. They want to go ahead and do this crap. And sign Julius Randle and Taj Gibson like they're going to save us. We got the saving grace, people. We're good. We're good. We're good. We got Julius Randle and Taj Gibson. Can someone please explain to me what the hell is going on in society, in the NBA society at least? Can someone please explain that to me? Because I lost all hope. I have lost all hope because the New York Knicks have done did it. They done did it. They done did it. The New York Knicks have done this for years. Managing to disappoint. Managing to disappoint their fans. Managing to do everything that they shouldn't do. And it's just amazing to me how it's just done. Now, all the New York Knicks had to do, just if you didn't get Durant or Kyrie, don't get anyone. You go into that damn G League and you sign every single player that you see, left and right. Fill up the roster. And you let them play. Maybe it could be another Chris Middleton. Who knows? It would be cheaper for the Knicks to do this than what they're doing right now. Now, the Knicks, I don't know. I can go on for days. We said on previous episodes the New York Knicks are going to be expecting Durant and Kyrie, and then we're going to get Kemba Walker and Jimmy Butler. Well, I wish I had Kemba and I wish I had Jimmy Butler at this point. I wish. But it's the New York Knicks. This should be expected. I said it previously. We weren't going to get the first overall pick, and we did not get the first overall pick. And I just don't know what to do. I really don't. Do I continue being a Knicks fan? Do I stay beside the Knicks? Root for the Knicks? Do I? Or do I just jump the gun? Jump the gun. Be happy. Be happy. Live your best life, you know. Be happy with yourself. But no, I don't know. I'm a loyal fan. Stephen A. Smith said the Brooklyn Nets have accomplished more in 3 years than the New York Knicks have done in 5 decades. That is a factual statistic, people. The New York Knicks are completely and utterly an abomination to the NBA. They are the laughingstock of the NBA. We are the most valuable team, maybe behind the Lakers. I don't know. It's close between the Lakers and Knicks. And we are the laughingstock of the NBA. We are more of a laughingstock than the 2012. The fuck? Great, fireworks. We are more of a laughingstock than the 2012 Bobcats that won 7 games that season. Yes, I said it. I had it. I had it being a Knicks fan. I really have. I had it. At this point, I'm thinking it's a comedy. I'm sitting back and laughing. That's all I can do. It's either you're gonna laugh about it or you're gonna cry about it. I'm definitely not gonna cry about it. Now, enough about the New York Knicks. Let's get into what the let's see what the rest of the NBA is doing. Adrian Wojnarowski is the guy. He is the guy. If you need something about the NBA, you just go to him. And let's see what the hell has been happening in the last 3 hours. Let's start it off from the top. Let's see here. Chris Middleton. All right, let's start it off with Chris Middleton. A 5-year, $178 million deal. I don't give a damn how many three-pointers he shoots. He is not worth $178 million. No shot, bruh. No shot. I'm signing Chris Middleton to $178 million. There is absolutely no way I'm doing that. No shot. You're not catching me doing that. I don't know what the hell the Bucks are thinking. They are a small market team, and you go and you let him sign a contract like that. He's going to be making $36 million a season. A season. And all this dude can do is shoot three-pointers? What the hell is wrong with these people? Can someone please explain? Could someone please explain that to me? I would not sign him to that contract. Absolutely no shot. Sorry, I had to clear my nose, and I don't want that on the mic. Now, the Brooklyn Nets, you already know. Kevin Durant, Kyrie, and DeAndre Jordan. Bruh. 2021, the Brooklyn Nets are going to Eastern Conference Finals, if not the Finals. Now, JJ Redick has gone to the Pelicans for 2 years, $26 million. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. I think he's worth about $13 million a season. It's accurate enough. I don't know why he would go to the Pelicans versus the staying with the Sixers, but whatever. It's an alright move. Kemba Walker, most of you know, is going to the Boston Celtics on a max contract for $141 million. My thing is why did the Charlotte Hornets not trade him at the trade deadline? Like, I don't understand. Why didn't you just trade him away? That doesn't make any type of sense to me. You're letting him walk. Not the brightest. But I think Kemba Walker is a good replacement for Kyrie Irving. I do think that he will do good in Boston. I think that Kyrie wasn't a right fit. He is expecting too much from the young talent. He is not young talent. He's a lead. I wouldn't say he's a leader. I would say he's I don't know what the hell Kyrie is. He's a god. He got the handles. That's about it. Now, I can see Kemba fitting in better because Kyrie has his expectations set higher, being that he's a former champion, and he was expecting the Boston Celtics, a young team, a stacked young team, to be NBA champions. And as you can see, that did not work out. Now, the problem with this... Goddamn, why is there so many goddamn fireworks at this hour? Bro, it's not even the 4th of July. Why are you making... Like, say that for next week. I think that he'll do good there. It's going to be all right. Like that. Derrick Rose has agreed to go to the Detroit Pistons on a 2-year, $15 million deal. Goddamn, Derrick Rose is cheap as hell. Former MVP has been reduced to $7 million. Yeah, I think it'll do good. Him, Blake Griffin. Also, See what they can do. Who knows? Let's see here. Harrison Barnes has signed a 4-year extension, $85 million. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, Harrison Barnes. The last time I heard about Harrison Barnes was when he was in the NBA Finals with the Warriors. So I don't know. Could be good. I don't know. I don't know too much about him. Gerald Green is agreed to stick with the Houston Rockets on a 1-year deal, and the Philadelphia 76ers are trying to re-sign Ben Simmons. Hopefully he'll have a jump shot next season. Terrence Ross has agreed to a 4-year deal to return to the Orlando Magic. Sound light. I think he's worth that. $54 million on a 4-year deal. Not bad. Now, the Al-Farouq Amino has agreed to a 3-year deal with the Orlando Magic. Al-Farouq Amino, I don't think he's going to do much for them. I don't see them. He's a good player. I don't see him making or breaking the Magic. I mean, they're still going to be a regular season team. They're still going to get knocked out in the first, and if they make it to the second round, they're going to get knocked out. Now this is let's see. Bogan Bogdanovic has agreed to a 4-year, $73 million deal with the Utah Jazz. I don't give a damn, man. You ain't catching me paying $73 million for an old Bogdanovic. No shot, bruh. Now, the Bucks lost Malcolm Brogdon. Whatever. Not a big deal. Indiana has agreed to get Jeremy Lamb. Jeremy Lamb is irrelevant. I don't see much. I don't see anything that he's going to do. Jeremy Lamb, did he even do anything? Like, come on, bruh. I think that it's a, whatever. Then, Thomas Bryant, 3-year, $25 million to return to the Washington Wizards. I don't know who the hell this guy is, so I don't know. Clearly ain't nobody else going to sign him, so might as well stay at Washington. Now, this is interesting. This is very interesting. This one signature the Philadelphia 76ers have did. They have signed Tobias Harris to a $180 million deal. A 5-year, $180 million deal. That is $30 million a season, if not more. I don't know. My math may be off. $36 million a season. You have to re-sign Joel Embiid and re-sign Ben Simmons. Why? Why would you sign Tobias Harris to that? Tobias Harris is a great player. I am not going to sign him over Joel Embiid. I'm going to sign Joel Embiid first. I know he has 2 years left on his deal. Well, guess what? We're going to have to do something because I'd rather let Tobias Harris walk than sign him to that deal. And plus, that is insane. Bruh. All these damn fireworks. Rodney Hood is 2 years, $16 million. Whatever. Nerlens Noel, he went back to the Thunder. Not a big deal. We know about Julius Randle. Whatever. But I believe there is one more. Philadelphia 76ers have signed Al Horford to a 4-year, $109 million deal. Who is going to play your 2 position? Why are you signing another center and or power forward? You have Tobias Harris and you have Joel Embiid. Why do you need Al Horford? That does not make any sense to me. Why aren't you trying to sign a guard? Why aren't you trying to get Danny Green? Why aren't you trying to get Patrick Beverly? Why aren't you trying to get another guard? You lost JJ Redick and you lost Jimmy Butler. You're 2 guards. You're 2 go-to guards and you're going to sign Al Horford? Al Horford out of all the people that you could have signed? What are y'all doing? I think that I don't what. How would he even fit in the rotation? That doesn't make any sense to me. What are you gonna do? Have Tobias Harris at the 3, Al Horford at the 4, and Joel Embiid at the 5? Who the hell is gonna play the 2? Who is going to play the 2 position, people? Do you not realize what the hell is going on right now? You do, like, who is going to play that 2? Who is going to be taking the last shot of the game? It was Jimmy Butler. But now look at him. Jimmy Butler is going to the Miami Heat, people. Why would you go to the Miami Heat? I need to search up the roster. I need to look, because this is ridiculous. Like, I'm sick and tired of being manipulated. Like, why would you go to the Miami Heat? Like, this doesn't make any sense to me. What? Alright. What? They were 39-43, and that is because they had Dwayne Wade. They got Gordon Dragic, Hassan Whiteside. Hassan Whiteside hasn't done anything in like 5 years, bruh. Udonis. Well, how could I forget? They got Udonis Haslem, that has been with the Miami Heat for close to 20 years. And yeah, that makes perfect sense. They got Kelly Olynyk, Dion Waiters, James Johnson, Ryan Anderson. Ryan Anderson might as well turn into stone at this point. My dude old. Duncan Robinson. Like, who are these people? Why would you go to this team? Yes, they barely made playoffs, but that's with Dwayne Wade, the GOAT. One of the GOATs. Not the GOAT, but one of them. What the hell are y'all doing? I mean, good looks for the Heat, but Jimmy Butler, what are you doing? Why would you go to this team? This does not make any sense to me. Justice Winslow. Are you trying to win a championship, or are you trying to make a name for yourself? Like, you're Jimmy Butler. Like, you don't need to make a name for yourself at this point. If you're not winning championships, then get out my face. Get out my damn face. Like, come on, bruh. Now, in the last 3 hours, there has been so much going on in this damn NBA that I just don't even want to keep up anymore, because New York Knicks have done it for me. But I'm gonna keep following this. May drop something else this week, depending on what goes down in the NBA. But the way I see it right now is everything is up for grabs at this point. Now, I did not mention where Kawhi Leonard is going. Kawhi Leonard, I have no clue where he's going to go. I don't know. There's rumors about him and Durant teaming up. And there's rumors about him and LeBron teaming up. I don't know where Kawhi Leonard's going to go. I really don't. I think Kawhi Leonard in this free agency, being that Durant is injured, is the tipping stone of the NBA. He's going to shift power. See where he goes. If he goes to the Clippers, they have a good team, but it's pretty much going to be another Raptors situation for him, where he just has a whole bunch of role players and it's just himself, which I believe that the Clippers have better role players than the Raptors did. You had Lou Williams coming off the bench. You had Tobias Harris was there, but that's irrelevant. You have what's his name? Patrick Beverly. You got a good squad. So if he goes somewhere, I'd rather it be the Clippers. I don't want to see him go to the Lakers, because I think that, I don't know, Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard, and LeBron, I don't know how that's going to work. Let's see their current roster. All right, LA Clippers roster. Let's get it. Patrick Beverly, Wilson Chandler, he's all right. Danilo Gallinari, he's all right. Lou Williams, Tyrone Wallace. They're all cheap as hell too. God damn. Wilson Chandler is making $12 million a year, and that's the most. Well, Danilo Gallinari is making $21 million a year. Um, I think if Kawhi is gonna go somewhere, it might as well be the Clippers. The Lakers should not sign. The Lakers should not get anyone else. My opinion. I believe that the Lakers should stick with what they have currently in Anthony Davis and spend the $30 million on role players. I'm personally sick and tired of the Big Three era. Not a fan of it anymore. Tired of it. Let there be some competition in the NBA. Let there be people that will, I don't know, compete. Listen, the Big Three started, or the original Big Three was Ginobili, Parker, and Tim Duncan. They all got drafted, which is fine. Then you had the second Big Three, which was the Celtics between Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, and Paul Pierce. Now, then the next Big Three was Chris Bosh, LeBron, and D Wade. Now, the next Big Three was Carmelo Anthony, Tyson Chandler, and Amari Stoudemire. Yeah, I think the Big Three era is overdone. Well, after that Big Three, it was Clay, Steph, and Durant. But I personally think the Big Three era should be over because I want to go back to just the two stars going at it, and then they just battled it out. I mean, originally it was Kobe and Shaq doing it. You had Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen doing it. I know they had Dennis Rodman as well, but the emphasis was on Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan in that time. You also had who else? You had Shaq and D Wade in 06. I mean, who else? Can't think of another dynamic duo. Well, you had Pau Gasol and Kobe, the second time around for the championships when they were going at it. Then, I forgot to mention another Big Three. LeBron, Kevin Love, and Kyrie. That was another Big Three. But I think that it should just stick to the Big Two. Big Two, bruh. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Have Big Two, something light. Just keep doing it. The Lakers should not get another max contract. Definitely shouldn't get Kawhi. They're trying to get D'Angelo Russell. I think that's kind of a good move because he's not going to be a max contract, but however, he might sign with the Minnesota Timberwolves. But the Lakers at this point should just get role players for. They have 6 players on their roster. What the hell are they going to do? Now, the thing about the Lakers is that they're the favorite to win the title this year, being that the Warriors dynasty is officially over. There's some light in the NBA. Now, the Lakers should try to get Patrick Beverly, maybe Danny Green. Should have went for Al Horford. They Jimmy Butler. A lot of options, but definitely not a max contract. You need a bunch of role players. Listen, bro, role players are the wave. Like when Kobe won his championship, who was his role player? You had Lamar Odom, and pretty much Pau Gasol. He was an all-star, but he was pretty much a role player. The Mavericks, 2011 Mavericks. You had JJ Barea. You had Jason Kidd. You had Jason Terry. You had Tyson Chandler. You had Sean Marion. And did I miss? Like, that's 5 role players right there. and you had Dirk. Like, I personally think that role players make the game better, make the game more competitive. Let's gives hope to the rest of the fans, and it makes the NBA entertaining, in my opinion. You get to see players at their true potential. Personally, because if you have picture LeBron, Kawhi, and Anthony Davis on the same team. There's only one ball. LeBron is ball dominant. Kawhi, somewhat ball dominant, but what, like, having all of them on one team, I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't. But I think that the Lakers definitely should get role players. I don't believe they should get, I don't know, try to get a max contract. I mean, they need a point guard. They don't have a point guard. Try to go out they're probably going to go after D'Angelo Russell. I mean, I wouldn't be mad with that move, but again, they should just try to get role players. Get someone for the G League, bro. Honestly. Keep it pushing. But let's see if has been any updates. Let's go to my boy Woj. I don't think so. Nope. My boy Woj hasn't posted anything, and if Woj hasn't posted anything, you know that we're at a standstill right now. And I think I'm gonna end this week's episode. Like me on Facebook, Telmajos Talks. Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe to us on YouTube. It's gonna be some changes to that name soon, so stay tuned. But I'm gonna be probably doing this solo every week, just so I can provide some content. But until then,